Good evening everyone, and welcome to the stream. Happy Wednesday evening, at least for the European people. The older people, depending where you are in the world, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. So today we do something a bit different. Today we are in XPLANE 12. We are not doing a planet flight or so. I just wanted to show you how XPLANE is looking, what the options are, what you can do, what you not can do. If you have questions, you always can ask. If you want to see something, I'll try to show you. I need to say in front of all this, had not much time to prepare everything. Like my yoke is not working. It's calibrated, but it recognizes it, but it's not working. Also for the camera things not set up pretty good, so but the rest normally should work. I see that is Ben is already here. Ben, hello, welcome to the stream and to the chat as well. I hope you are doing fine. Also Jens, hi, and good evening in Belgium. So Jens, welcome to the stream, and good evening from Belgium too. Also Eddie is here. Yep, welcome to the stream. And Jens, XPLANE time. Yes. So as you can see, we see XPLANE. That is actually the main page. It's the first page where you come after everything is loaded up. I will put the webcam on. So we have another t-shirt on, not like the one from yesterday. MaxDax007, hello, hey, welcome to the stream. I hope you are doing fine. Also Ricardo Volpe, hello, welcome to the stream as well. So this is the main page, or the first page that you will see when XPLANE is loaded up. You have here the settings, and this is my yoke. You see, if I turn it, it works. Pitch and roll, it's working. Only in the sim it's not. I don't know what the problem is, but we had also just an update just before the stream. There was an update. I did that, so we are good to go. Ricardo, the main page is so cool. I'm not gonna lie, it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. Also the runway is beautiful. It's also wet, so that is really something. It looks great. That is looking great. Also the plane looking great, the sky looking great. So there are great things on it. Maybe not everything, and I said already that I first need to test it out. Also the graphics, I was not very amused about it, but after restarting it looks a bit better, so maybe I just needed to restart after I did some changes. So we will go to the planes. So we have the Airbus A330-300, we have also the Boeing 737-800, and then the McDonnell Douglas MD-82. Then the Beechcraft Baron 58, the Beechcraft King Air C90B, Cessna Citation X, the Cessna Skyhawk, also with the G1000, the Sirius SR22, and the Vision SF50. Lancer Evolution, this one is not included. This is a Piper Arrow, the Turbo 3 and 4. It's not included. It's the Just Flight one. Just testing out some from planes from XPLANE 11. So this is one. Also the Piper that is coming with a simulator, the Piper PA-18 Super Cup, and also this one, the Stinson L5 Sentinel. The Vans RV-10 is also included, and then we have also the Evolution, that's experimental, and then we have the same plane as here. Then we see the glider that we have, and 3 helicopters, actually the Robinson R22 Beta 2, also with floats, and then the Circosy S76C. For the military, F-14 Tomcat, F-4 Phantom 2, and Stinson L5 Sentinel. And we have also the Cessna Skyhawk floats. So that are the planes, and I see that we have also ultralight. So this is also included. So all the planes are included, just the one here, the Piper Arrow, Turbo Arrow 3, actually M4, is not included. That is a payware from XPLANE 11, but it seems to work in XPLANE 12. It gives one fault, something about the sound, but the game or the simulator don't crash. So, and it's working. Also the sound. There was another one other plane that I tested, and that was actually the Albeo C207, the Cessna. I got a crash to desktop. Why we don't start with Boeing 737? Okay, but then I need to change the location, because I'm in Goodsenhoven. That's is the airport where I was flying in real life last weekend. So I want actually to start there, but if you want to start with a Boeing, so you have the liveries. So we have American, and then we have what is that? It's not clearly seen. Something as China, I think it is. Alaska. I don't know. China Eastern, Delta, KLM, Qantas, Ryanair, Southwest, Lion. Also, I don't see that, and it's not written somewhere. Ricardo Air China. Yeah, change delivery too. Let's see what we have for Ryanair. Joel Johnson, hello. Is this XPLANE? Yes, this is XPLANE 12. So this is Ryanair, and then I go to. I have only Europe installed because I didn't have the time to install everything. So it's only Europe that I have installed. So Brussels National, and then we take that not real time, otherwise we don't see anything. So customize, this is real weather, that is on. So it's full settings, so it's all maxed out. Now it can be that I have a bit of stutters during this with the stream on, but without stream is actually very smooth, around 40 frames a second, so that's okay. But everything is maxed out, so you cannot go higher than what it is. I need to say I'm running at 1080p. So this is the loading time. So we check out the 737, we go through all the planes, and we try to fly a bit and test out some things, but I cannot give you the good camera views. So, and also let me know in chat what you think, how it looks, if you say if it don't look good. So now I have a bit stutters, it seems. I have in the top left you can see yeah, between 20 and 30 is because I'm streaming now. So this is the cockpit, and honestly what I think of it is that it's not so sharp as Microsoft Flight Simulator. It don't look as sharp. So there are a bit stutters now because I'm streaming. Maybe after I will put some settings a bit down. But this is the cockpit from the standard 737 800. So normally we can, if I click here somewhere, we can do that away as well. We go to the FMC. And I didn't test it out, so you can put, but it looks not sharp. Something, I don't know why it don't sharp, it's so a bit blurry. So Rudy Flight, goedenavond weer. Goedenavond Rudy, welcome to the stream. I'm blij dat je hier bent. En juist aan het checken naar de nieuwe simulator. So a jump seat, normally this is the thing for the jump seat I believe, and if I can go move a bit like this, but I always need to move sideways. So the textures, yeah, here they are okay, here they look very nice, here it's a bit more, yeah. So actually no jump seat, or not the jump seat that is working. The door you can open, so and now we need to go sideways through the cabin actually, because I don't know how to walk forward. If you can see the door here, it's nice. You can also see through it, so very nice. This is not nice modeled. So the cockpit is way different. Yes, it looks not so sharp, but I'm not going into too detail. But let me know what you think, what the differences are. So you can open the door, and then this is the cabin. The blinds you cannot click. Also here. In some planes in XPLANE 11 you can open this and you can play with this. So this is the cabin. I will not do the whole tour of the cabin because everything is going slow at the moment. So, but this is first class. So that's how it looks. In the cabin. So you can put on the light and stuff. Yeah, the most things are working, but you also see the knobs, they are not round. Yeah, graphic wise I expected a bit more actually. Ryanair have first class, yeah. Yeah. But maybe you can change that. I didn't check that out. It's the first time I see the 737 in the sim, because I really had no time. But I just wanted to show you guys what the plane is all about. So we will go to the outside, and I try to show you some things from the outside. So this is the plane. Of course I cannot move decent with the camera. That's a bit of a bummer. So this is an airport view. So it looks different than in Microsoft. And I really need to change my settings a bit. I will lower the settings because it's as you can see, everything is on a maximum here. Yeah, I will just put some things a bit lower, so we can have a better experience. Because it's also because I'm streaming, so we'll try that again to see if it goes better. Can you open the door? You mean to board, to do the boarding actually? So we will try to do that. In some planes in the XPLANE you can do that, and then there's also a stair. So, but here, oh, here can you open the door? No, mais voilà. That door is already open, so the other side will work as well. There we go. So that is the thing of XPLANE. You can open those doors right away, and that's maybe something that we miss in Microsoft Flight Simulator. But as you can see, the textures are not that great. So yeah, you can open the door. What we see here, very important, the thought of me. Yeah. So Jens, yes, a nice detail. Well, that was also in XPLANE 11, so I know that I will have planes where you can do that. So let's take off with this plane, and we just do a little flight around the airport, and then yeah, we'll see. I don't program anything, I just manual flying. Yo, Subcompact, hello, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. I hope you are doing fine. I'm just showing you a bit of the XPLANE 12, how it looks. And I don't know if it are my eyes, but this is so blurry now. I don't know what that is. If you zoom in, it's okay. If you zoom out, it's very blurry. I actually need glasses to read it. So Ricardo, with the doors open? Yes, we will try to take off with the doors open. Jens, no, we don't close the doors. If it don't work, then we will close, but now we have some more sound, and then we can hear the engine. So we try to have some fun as well. So flaps to 5, and that's what we need. There will be a lot of noise. Well, we will see that and hear that. So power up. Yeah, just put your sound a bit down. Yeah. That's what you're doing in real life. So you have also the movements a bit. Oh, that will be okay. So we take off. Rotate. Climb. Gear up. The gears are up. Yep. In the meantime, you see buildings now, buildings models, and some buildings are actually nice, very nice, and actually better than in Microsoft. Yeah, it gives very good ventilation, especially in Corona times. Then there's a lot of ventilation, and you will not get Corona on a Ryanair flight. So this is a bit the scenery. Of course, the streets are not real like in Microsoft Flight Simulator. The streets are modeled very nicely, but they are not the real streets, of course. And good for your hairstyle. Let's just come back. Welcome in Brussels. So we are flying in Brussels at the moment. I was actually hoping that I would see it on a little map, but it's not. So maybe we can pause the game. Yep, loader simulator. Now we can also move because we have no flight attendants, and then we will close the doors because it's a bit noisy. I think the ventilation was okay, but now of course I need to find a way to close the doors. I opened them, but can we close them? So maybe we need to jump a bit outside. Oh, here it is. Close that door. Still not. Okay, then we unpause it. We just find the click spot. Click spot. Where is the click spot? There is a click spot, so we unpause it. And also we can swing up to it. Okay, so we just we take a new flight. And there we go. Start new flight. Then we get rid of the noise. We will depart again, and then yeah, we'll do just a little tour around the airport, and then we are good to go again. So I set the flaps again. This was a bit too noisy, but it still can be that the sound will be too loud, of course. And voila. So there we go. There's a config warning. I don't know why that is. I just did the same as before. Flaps 5. Parking brake off. Then we try again. There we go. So there we go again. Are there any handcraft drafted airports in the simulator? I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe not. I cannot tell you for sure. So, but this airport is not looking really. Yeah, it's very basic. So V1, but you have the movement, so I think that is already a nice thing. And then we need to really pull up. It's not like in Microsoft Flight Simulator that we just pull a bit and then it goes up. You hear the wheels going in. Yeah, these are the sounds where an aviation enthusiast sleeps to. Yeah, really good. So yeah, the sounds are good. So yeah, maybe this simulator is maybe very good for the people that have a bit a lower PC. Yeah, because I was running on the maximum settings, and but of course if I'm streaming, then it's not that great. So I need to lower it. Of course, you see the resolution here, not so good. Engine power a bit low, we will try that. So we go to sounds. So the layout, everything is the same as in XPLANE 11. So do we have the engines separate? No. So I will put that a bit like that, and we'll try that. Let me know if it's better. So then we see there the airport. So actually the plane flies not bad. Elliot, hello. Also about XP12 yesterday. I can't figure out how to install XPLANE 11 as well as I say it comes with XPLANE 12. Okay. Rudy, mag nog zachter. Dan, ik denk dat ik dan alles een beetje moet zachter zetten. So in meantime you also can see the scenery. From here it looks a bit flat. We are at 4,000 feet. So do a landing like I did, Volpe, we will try that. But I have no navigation, I don't know where I only know that the airport is on the right side, so I need to turn right. But I cannot follow on a little nav map or something. Do we have a map here? Actually, I don't know anymore. The frames per second are here in the corner. In the left corner are the frames per second, so 35 now. But I'm streaming, so without streaming it will be more. Elliot, you're stressed today? Oh, mate, that's not so nice. Ricardo, if it's bad, I will unsubscribe. Okay, then you can already unsubscribe because I didn't do a landing yet with this one. And I'm pressing B. Why I'm pressing B? Why I do that? So we make a turn here. There's a proper replay too, I guess so. There was in XPLANE 11, so I guess it will be in here as well. But I need to say, honestly, it's 2 years ago that I actually was on XPLANE 11, so a lot of the controls I forgot. Make a landing on the highway. Yes. Alright. So now we try to locate the airport. I have no clue where it is. I'm just turning and looking for the airport. So that was actually the first thing that I noticed, and then I was disappointed about, was actually the textures. Now I'm flying in 1080p. But also on Microsoft Flight Simulator, and it looks a lot sharper in Microsoft Flight Simulator actually. So is that the airport? That is the airport. Okay. So we'll need to line up. I saw today how they do it, and this is not the way. So we do everything manual. We don't use anything because really I'm not familiar. I was, but It's a long time ago. I just want to show you everything what's in the simulator, how it looks, and then it will be up to you if you want to buy it or not. So we will land at runway 25 right. So that's the main runway actually at Brussels airport. So that's where we are located at the moment. So we go to flaps 2. Oh no, we need to go flaps up, of course. What I'm doing. We see the runway, so landing gear down. Flaps 20. And then we try to land at Brussels airport. Yes. Flaps 40 is a bit early, but it's just a bummer that I thought it was working with a little nav map as well, but it seems not. If someone has experience with that, let me know if it's working or not, or if you need to update it, or you need a plugin maybe. So there we go. We go for a butter landing. That is not that difficult. So the trees, you can see a lot of trees. They are modeled actually better than in Microsoft, because in Microsoft it's actually 2D trees. I think they are 3D here. And I cannot read my speed. Is that 140 that we have?
500.
Yes. The pressure is on. Yes, this is my home airport. This morning I was there doing some plane spotting. So, but it was on the other runway. So this is 25 right. I was on 25 left.
300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Yeah, that was a typical Ryanair landing. Oh, and stopping power. Wow, stopping power. I just pushed the brakes for 5 seconds and we are dead. You didn't lower the engine at 20. Yeah, indeed. And my thrust reversers, they are not working. I also didn't map it. Let's see the replay. Well, we will. I need to see where the replay is actually, because I don't remember where the replay is. Oh, toggle replay mode. Okay. There we have the replay. Then we need to go to the outside. Can we do that? That is not the view. We will try like this. It's actually a flyby. So I'm not used to the camera settings. Yeah, it's a very nice landing from with the bolts. Yeah, right. Rudy, welke resolutie nu? Is niet zo zuiver. Het instrumentenbord, inderdaad. It's 1080. 1080. And it's niet zuiver. So we will check for another. Okay, do we have another view? We will do that again. Maybe we can go like this. Ricardo, not butter. Nope, not butter. So you can see the houses and they are modeled. The trees. I think in that regard everything is very nice. But of course you cannot compare it with Microsoft. And they're on, yeah, that was a pretty hard landing, but I was centered. So the plane model is amazing. You have also the wing flex. And that was a hard landing, yes, indeed. Very hard landing. We'll do it better with the Airbus. Okay. We go to the flight configuration. We take the Airbus A330 and we just take a Lufthansa. And then we will start a new flight. We just take a... What? I will take revenge. So this is the Airbus A330. We also take a look inside and a little flight and we come back. So same thing here. As you can see, it's not sharp, and that is was my first complaint about the planes here. It's not sharp. This is 1080, but in 1080 in Microsoft is sharp, and I cannot remember it was like this in XPLANE 11. So maybe there is something that I'm missing, but yep. So we go sideways because I don't know how to move. So we have a jump seat. This door can open. Ricardo Holby, by the way, Friday I will land at Brussels. Alright. Friday I will be at Brussels airport in the morning. As long as my camera holds it, I will be there. So this is a big space, it seems. I was never before in an A330, so I cannot say if that is like this. So, but it seems we cannot click here anything. Oh yeah, there is a door. We also try to close it, and this door cannot be opened. Is de laadtijd voor de nieuwe vlucht sneller? Denk ongeveer hetzelfde. So the door closed. Oké. Dus de laadtijd, ik denk dat het ongeveer hetzelfde gaat zijn, misschien net iets rapper. Maar ik heb er eigenlijk nog niet op gelet. And then we go to here. We have business class or first class. here. It is that. We will check it out. Sorry if I need to go like this. So we have the A330. We have roses as well there also. Yeah, nothing is breaking here. So we have nice pillows, so very nice seats. So this is my first time in the cabin of an A330 actually, to be honest, because in Microsoft Flight Simulator we don't have a cabin, and in real life I was never in it. So this is business class, as you can see. And the other one was first class. Really looks, yes. And then we go to business class, then we check that as well. Also this door can open, then we also can open this one. But it don't look that bad for an original plane. If that was a payware, it will be something else. Of course you pay for the plane because you pay for the simulator. So yeah, more seats. Anyway, we just go to the first to the economic class, and then we will check it out there, and then we go back, and then we take off with this plane, and just a little flight. So today we don't do a planet flight or something, it's just checking out the planes and the trees. I actually needed to put my son here in front of the camera, and he will show you the plane, the trees from very close, because he likes that. He can take off, he can put the flaps up, he can put the landing gear up, and then he says, let's crash. So he likes crashing. I do that very good. So, and then after Saturday, our flight in the little plane, then he wants to fly again. So we have a seat layout 2, 4, 2. So that's the cabin from economy class here in the Boeing, no, in the Airbus A330. So we go back to the cockpit. We can also check outside quickly. So this is the Airbus A330, how it looks from the outside. We go not into detail, but you can see the most things, the most obvious things. Flaps 1, and then we have already an alarm going. We ignore that, and I cannot something with the takeoff config. Ricardo, you need to go to work. You see the takeoff and go. Okay, no problem. You need to fly, so. But thanks for joining, and have a safe trip. So there we go. Rotate, gear up. And it seems my gear is not going up. Yes, it is going up. Yes, are you going on a flight? And that's to Ricardo, I mean, I think that you mean. Ricardo, bye bye. Thanks for joining and have a safe trip, mate. So what the plane does is I bank to the right and it wants to bank to the left or turn to the left automatically. So we're just making a turn. But for the people that have already XPLANE 12 and they have better graphics than me, let me know. I just need to say I'm on 1080 and it don't look sharp. It actually hurts my eyes. So that's my thing, and that was why I'm so disappointed actually, and at first moment. But I set the settings higher, and actually I want to check if I'm still on 1080. Can we see that? So it full screen. I've changed it to 1080, but I don't see anymore where I can change it. Default monitor settings. So we will. Here it is. So do I need to change it every time? So it stays the same. Jens saw streams on YouTube with XPLANE 12 and I think it was better graphics, but not sure. Yeah, I didn't see any stream of it yet. So yeah. So it's on 1080. And I don't know what that how this comes. I'm always on 1080 also in XPLANE 11, it was not this. Also something that we miss in Microsoft, and that is actually what you also see on my video before the stream starts, as you can see. Rudy, klopt. Het paneel is heel onzuiver om te zien, ja, inderdaad. And I will land back on the airport, but I don't find the airport anymore. Do we have a map? Toggle the map. Okay, there we have the map. Where is I can't put that on my other screen. So then we line up with the runway. I try at least. And don't read me on my turns and banking. I'm just testing out things and then we will make the landing again. We need to speed up. Jens, it's still a bit blurry in the cockpit. Yeah, that was my first complaint when I saw it. So I don't know what is going on. But yeah, you need to check out some other streams, what the people say there, and then you can maybe compare to my visuals actually, and or graphics, because this is
Too low. Terrain.
I'm not happy with that.
Sync rate. Sync rate.
And I also see that there is a big delay on my stream. There's really a big delay. My excuse for that, that's why I see the messages so late. There's a big delay on my stream, so my excuse for that. Normally the delays are not that bad.
Too low. Terrain.
Speed brakes. Do we see them?
Sync rate. Sync rate.
Yes, the speed brakes are working. There we go, as you can see. Now we try to line up.
Too low. Terrain.
Landing gear down. And also, when you are used to one simulator, actually it's hard to switch to another one. I thought also when I came
Sync rate.
from FSX and I went to XPLANE, it was in the beginning it was very hard with the cameras and to set up everything. But yeah, once you have everything under control, then it will be fine. So we are of course totally auto flaps full. So flaps full. And we land at the runway in 25 right again. Well, I was feeling with the Boeing 737-800 that the stopping power actually is magic. It stops very quick. So we'll test it as well with this one. I will say when I put the brakes. So we don't use the auto brakes yet, just manual everything. So we try to line up and have a better landing than the first one.
Sync rate. Sync rate.
Brakes. It takes a bit longer. Yeah, voila. So it stops very quickly. I don't know how heavy we are now. It can be that we are completely empty. So then we see also the gates here. And it's actually pretty small. I think those gates are not made for an A330. And there we go. So we can check outside again. So this is the terminal of Brussels Airlines. Brussels Airport, my excuse. So we go back to our replay, and then we can see the replay again. We still need to find where it is. So we go back. There we go. So it actually it has a proper replay. Also something that we are missing in Microsoft Flight Simulator. So I'm putting the full brakes. It seems it has ABS, but tires are smoking. So it's just a bit getting used for me. I need to get used to the camera settings and stuff like that. Really nice landing, thank you very much. Was not perfect, but it was already better than the first one. Alright. So we go to the next plane. And maybe we can also change location. So EBCI, so that's Brussels South Charleroi. And we can go there with McDonnell Douglas MD-82. Not my favorite plane. But we can take Scandinavian Airlines. So loading time for the people that want to see it. Here we go. That's the loading time. So like every high-end simulator, it takes some time. I see the my stream is running behind. Hoeveel vliegtuigen zijn er in deze versie? Bij de volgende we zullen ze tellen. Ik weet het niet precies, zijn er niet zoveel, maar ja, ik weet het niet van buiten. Er is één vliegtuig dat ik er zelf heb ingezet van Just Flight. Dus dat kan je niet meetellen. En dat is de Piper Arrow. So we go to the cabin and we check that out, and those textures are not nice, as you can see. And we also can open that door, and we can also close it. So, but there is a big difference with this of those textures and the two other ones that we saw already. So this is crap. I accidentally opened it. Okay. So those textures are not okay. You also see that on the windows, those windows look terrible. Yeah. So I guess the seats as well. Yeah. No, it's not round. It's not nice. Okay. That's a plane to forget. So I will not land this plane, we will just take off with it and take a look outside as well. So that's the MD-82. So I was expecting a very nice looking plane, but they cannot match, it seems, the quality of Microsoft Flight Simulator for the planes. And this plane is the worst I've seen so far. Alright, so this is a Brussels South Charter 1. That's actually the hub from Ryanair. And yeah, I'm always pushing the wrong buttons. So my yoke is not working, and there is even not a yoke. Okay, so my yoke not working. I don't know why, but it's still not working. So I do everything with the joystick, so we will give it some power. I don't know how the flaps need to be here in this plane, so we'll just put it on 2 and then we are sure. And then we power up. And this plane is very silent, it seems. So this is Brussels South. So Charter 1. So 100, 140 from V1, we'll rotate, gear up. So on the left side you have the terminal. And this plane moves faster.
Thinking.
And we can see it from the outside again. Then I will try a crash. There we go. And someone was saying that the planes can explode. We don't see that. So that's a bit, yeah. Really, nieuws gezien en nieuws van Ryanair. I don't see news. So, ik heb het nieuws niet gezien, ik zie geen tv. Ik heb het wel gehoord. Dus de 2 vaste vliegtuigen op de luchthaven van Brussel willen geannuleerd worden. Dus 70 mensen op straat voorlopig. So, we go to here again. So, how many planes we have? 3, 6, 9. 13, 14, 15. These are the same planes. So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 vliegtuigen en 2 actually dezelfde als deze. Actually, without one, you need to count one less because this is not included. The Piper Arrow is not included. It's a payware aircraft from XPLANE 11, so I'm just using it here to test out if it works or not. So then we go with the Baron. You have also the liveries, 3 liveries actually, and then we start a new flight. And then you also can see, I didn't check out that plane yet, but we will see how it looks. Why my head is moving like that? So I think if you see the visuals here, it's already better in this plane. You can also open the door. So that's the thing. And I think the visuals are much better in this plane. Alright. Go from the look from the outside. So we are still in the Brussels South Carolina, and just let me think what you think from the aircraft. But I know inside it's not the greatest. So we can move up and down a bit like this, and then we take off. I also don't know how to set up the parking brake. I don't find it in the list. So there we go. Take off. Gear up. And then we can also see some scenery here. It's a bit a smaller plane, so we can see something. Also the rendering of the trees. You see what is happening. And then we see the buildings as well. So in this simulator there are some very nice things that we don't have in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and there are also a bit things that are not so great. Elliot, how is it? Well, it's not bad. It's an improvement for XPLANE 11, yes. The water is also pretty good, I think. And everything is like the roads are much better than in Microsoft Flight Simulator. The roads are modeled and not just big maps, and that is at some places very weird looking. So we had just a little bit of a weather change. We try to land here in this with this Beechcraft. Flaps 1. Gear down. Hear the sounds. Flaps 2. Power. So I do everything with the joystick because the yoke is not working for now. It's a bit nervous, this plane. Hard landing. Full on the brakes. And you hear what's happening. I locked the wheels. Also very nice that that's some detail that we have here. So I'll put the fully brakes, sorry, and yeah, we hear that it's locking up. You can also see the smoke from the outside. So we will switch to the external view. And then we go to the landing. Smashed down. So yeah, I locked the wheels on purpose. You can see it, smoke is coming out. But it seems it has ABS or something. How did you lock the wheels, mate? Yeah, just push the brakes fully and then yeah. So I have that issue. Dat worden nieuwe banden already. Ja, inderdaad. Please tell me. Elliot, just pull the brakes, mate. Left and right toe brake and pull it fully and you get this. So that's actually a very nice thing. So I'm happy to see that actually. So we go to the next plane. And we have the Beechcraft King Air C90B. And there we go. And we will also try to do that, the same thing actually. And why my head is... Alright. So, textures. You already can see the lines here. You can open this normally. No, you cannot open this in this plane. I don't see anything here. But not everything is on, of course. No. So we go here. I'll try to go inside the cabin and we take a look. Also look at the windows here. Not good. And then we have only 4 seats because it's only a C90. Yep. We cannot fold this. Okay. Rudy, ik ga slapen tot later. Rudy, slaap wel, maat. En ja, hebben een prettige dag morgen. Ik hoop dat je goed slaapt en yep, see you next time. Rudy, good night people. Thank you Rudy for watching and see you next time, mate. Elliot, for me the planes won't move. I release parking brake and nothing happens, even with glider tow. Oh, well, I had that issue in the beginning as well. I don't find the button or where you can put in the button to release the parking brake. I don't find that in the list, so I cannot map it. Maybe I saw over it. I know it's there somewhere, but and yeah, in the beginning I had also the same problem, but I don't know what changed. Now I can move, and I'm still for some planes scared if it not will work actually. Saftaluka, hi mate, welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fine. How much is XPLANE? XPLANE is $60 or 63 euros, something like that. Ready, Navi map is okay. Alright. Goed om te horen dat dat perfect in orde is. Sorry dat ik daar niet mee kon helpen, dat ik u daar niet mee kon helpen, maar als het in orde is, zoveel te beter. So, flaps and full throttle, and the plane is also not moving, and then it starts to move. It likes you, yeah, you break the parking brake or so. And maybe my brakes are still on because I hear a lot of noise. And there we take off. The plane is very sensitive. Landing gear up. We take a look outside.
Bank angle. Sink rate. 1,000.
So we have the freeway here, so that is all nice modeled. And now a problem, my nose don't want to go down anymore. As you can see, my plane is nose up, I cannot get it down. Start to trim, and then it works.
Sink rate.
And then we have the same problem again. Maybe some help functions are on, I don't know. And so we try to crash into a building or something and see if there is an explosion, because someone told me that there was an explosion also in XPLANE 11. So we will try to do that, and then maybe we see some nice trees. Okay, so we did that. So the engine stopped this time. So actually the trees are better, I believe, as in Microsoft. And also the houses are nice done. Very nice. And then we go back to the next flight. So we have also the Cessna Citation. We take a quick look for that plane. And it seems when it's loading that my face don't, or my head is don't moving. And the same things here, it's blurry. And I want to check it again if we cannot Yeah, it's on 90-20. Oops, and I did something wrong. Alright, I choose the wrong settings. Alright, that is not good, so we changed back to this. That will be better. So done. So this is a citation. We can look outside first. Jan's going to sleep now. When you make the next Microsoft Flight Simulator stream tomorrow. Tomorrow we fly from Fort Lauderdale to. Let me check first. So Fort Lauderdale. To New Orleans. We do that with a fly-by-wire A320. Yeah. So that is the flight for tomorrow. That is just Microsoft Flight Simulator. We will not go to XPLANE. But tomorrow we fly Microsoft. Also, so everything is going slow at the moment, it seems. Action Plaza, hello. How are you? I'm fine, thank you very much, and I hope you are fine as well. Thanks for joining the stream. Elliot, you're less stressed today. That's good to hear, mate. Yeah, like all difficult things, it takes time and stuff. So yeah, I completely understand you. Jens, see you tomorrow. And night. See you tomorrow, Jens. And thanks for joining as well. Action Plaza, can I ask a favor? Can you fly in Guyana after this flight, please? Nope, I cannot do that. And I've only Europe installed so far from XPLANE 11. I had no time to install the whole world, and so I can not fly there. Only Europe. And we are just testing out the simulator and the planes, of course. So when I have more time, then I can install the whole world on this simulator, but at this point I have just Europe. Elliot from Innsbruck with Walls, it's really good. Okay, I will test that out. Action Plaza, good luck, no problem. So you see the windows in this plane are already better. So this plane looks much better than the previous one. So there's a big difference in the quality of the planes actually. Action Plaza, when is your next stream? Tomorrow. Tomorrow evening is the next stream. So we go back to the cockpit, and then we try to take off with this plane as well. So flaps one. Full power. And as you can see, I don't do anything. It's not moving. Parking brake is on. And then maybe I will have the same problem as you, Elliot. And I'm not familiar with this plane. And so, where is the parking brake? Great. Elliot, you are updating XPLANE 12. Alright, mate. I also did that. So even with this plane we cannot take off because we don't find the parking brake. Is that a parking brake? Guess not. Where's parking brake? Is this parking brake? No. Pitch lock. Parking brake. Here is parking brake. Okay, so we can also not release the parking brake. Oh, we can? Yes, we can. But I think we have no power anymore. Nope. And also my rudder is not working. And that's a bit normal because we have no landing gear anymore. Action Plaza. Oh, Plaza. I will be there. Good luck on the flight. Yeah, good luck. Thank you. So we do that on new. Oh, no. So we go change to another location. So that is Lowy, Innsbruck, and we will go there. Start new flight. TS77, welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fine, mate. Welcome, welcome. And with the Wells stream as I like it. Seems tuned in on the right time. Well, I don't know what you're seeing, but on my studio, YouTube studio, I'm still in the Cessna cockpit while I'm already loading in real time my next flight in Lowy. So something is off. I don't know what it is, but something is off. So we need to push the parking brakes, no, the brakes, and then parking brake off, and it was already off. Okay, so we can take off here in a Lowy. Action Plaza, can you fly an 747? No. We don't have that in this simulator, so I cannot fly it. And this is just a stream to show the whole new simulator. Has not to do flights or something, it's just to show everything. So we try to take off a bit early, gear up, and then I have some vitamins as well. Thank you very much. Just what I needed. So then we have some scenery here as well. Some mountains. So not all the planes are the same. Some planes are very poor actually, like the MD-82. Cabin is very poor. Also the Cessna, no, the Beechcraft T90 is also very poor. And one thing I noticed, the plane goes up, joystick is fully forward and it don't go down, so I really need to trim the plane, so otherwise it will not go down. Flaps are normally up, So now I don't give any input, so it goes up again, and now trim down with the trim wheel. This is the only trim that is working for now, because not everything is set up. So we go over the mountains here, just to check out the mountains. So let me know in chat what you think about it. My stream is buffering. So guys, can you tell me if there is something wrong with my stream, because it's buffering and I'm still far behind on the stream, it seems. No, it seems to be okay. It seems that the stream is very laggy. No clue what's going on. G877, it looks like XPLANE 11 with a nicer sky and lightning. Yeah, that's true. There are some nice things. Also, if you look outside, I don't know if you noticed that, but why? If you see the things on the wings. Like this, you pull up, but now it's not working, but with the big planes you see that a lot. So there are some stutters. As you can see, the wing flex, also the wings bend nicely. You know, it looks it's looking very nice. Also, the scenery seems to be okay here. Also, you can lock the wheels on landing. But I have some stutters. I'm not on the highest settings anymore. I changed it a bit because it was working on the highest settings on my PC. But with streaming, we had some lag. So I changed it, but here in hills, it seems to ask a bit more. So, yep, it looks okay here. So we will go to the Cessna Skyhawk, and we just take one of the two versions, and we stay at the same airport. So this is the loading time. So also the Cessna is looking good. You cannot open the window. That's not what you can do here. You can open the door. And there we go. By the way, you can also depart with the doors open in a Boeing 737-800. The doors open on both sides. It's very refreshing in this heat. Yeah. There, door closed. So the cockpit dashboard is looking nice. My yoke still not working. And then we go to the outside here. And so this is the plane, and then the person inside, as you can see. So I don't think I have any complaints about this. Maybe those things a bit if you really zoom in, but I think you can do that with every plane. Complain. Nothing is perfect. So we will take off here. And again, the parking brake, I think it's located under here. There it is. Okay, put the seat a bit up. Flaps 1. And then yeah, the plane is always moving to the left, so you need to have a lot of rudder input to keep it right. But well, the plane don't want to move. You are in a Cessna as well. In this Cessna, I just showed the. But you know where the parking brake is. Check your controls. Maybe something is misset or something. So the plane is supposed to turn to the left in because of the rotation of the propeller. Okay. So this is a bit a smaller plane, so we can actually see some water. So all the roads are made actually much better than in Microsoft. We have a little bridge here. Also the screen is scratched. There's also some shadow. So actually that's very realistic. And we see the water here. Also the poles with the electricity that we have here. Also road signs. And then police. So I think that is a better job than in Microsoft Flight Simulator, because they just use the roads of a big map and that's it. Here the roads are modeled, so I think that is a nice thing. Also the lightning, the light poles are modeled, so I believe that is also a nice addition. You like the railways and trains and the streets with cars, but that's also still the same in XPLANE 11. Yeah, I think there's a bit more detail in here. I think that is actually a big update. So yeah, there are some things that are much better than in Microsoft Flight Simulator. That's true. The lights I didn't test it out yet, but this, what I'm seeing here, that's okay. Also the houses are nice. We'll see if we can go through it. Yes, we don't crash into it. Maybe the crash is off, I don't know. Lanak, please land on the road. If you want to do that, then I will do. I need to have that bus. No, that was a very hard landing. Yeah, my landings are even worse here than in Microsoft. My flap was up. My flap was there, where it needed to be. Oh, flaps was not down. Or the flaps not modeled. Flaps don't go, don't work. And my engine is off now. Okay. As you see, my flaps were down. Oh yeah. And we have some smoke. Finally. Oh. Nothing left. The whole plane. Oh. Oh. So here is a part of the engine, the wing, and our plane. This replay is great. Yeah, thanks for testing the damage system for us. Yeah, well, we will see the replay mode of it. All right. All right. It's a bit harsh, but all right. Please save the report. So yeah, this is the crash. We have also the Sirius SR22. I think that was the first plane that you get actually when you come into the simulator, if I'm correct. So yes, that's the one. So the first thing that I saw was this. It's not sharp, and not any plane, just the Cessna Skyhawk that was looking better. If you zoom in, all right, then it's already much better. Like this, you can read it. Like this, you cannot read it anymore, or you need glasses. So this is the cabin. Doors go open as well, and close as well. So then can we change the weather? No, not here. I forgot to change the weather actually. Flight setup. I want to have some rain. A lot of rain. Okay. Raindrops. Of course, they're always going into the same direction. Lanok, do you like XPLANE 12? I cannot answer that, mate. I can not really answer that. There are things that I really like. There are things that I don't like. John Roberto, good night. Thank you very much. and thanks for the Coke. So there are things that I like, there are things that I don't like. I expected more, but of course you cannot have everything. I think. Hear the sound. Nice. J77, you think the rain effects are taken from the plugin which was made for XPLANE 11? Yeah, I think that's the same. And you also think the propeller, you turn off propeller, the props will flow down. Okay. Knight the Night, hello, welcome to the stream as well. I hope you're doing fine, mate. So we are just testing out XPLANE 12, yeah, or 11 and a half. So we have the sounds, nice. Do we hear other sounds? Oh, this is nice. As you can see, the water on the runway, it stands here. I think this is really nice. This is what I like. You also even see it raining. Sometimes we don't see it raining when it's raining in a Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yeah. Here you see it raining, and maybe not the best rain, but there is rain that you can see. And we have just an accident here. So, but if you zoom in, those things are pretty nice. No? What do you think, guys? That's better than in Microsoft. Only for that, maybe you will buy it. Night, is this the default Louis Airport? Yes, this is from XPLANE 12. Night, it looks that I came at the end. No. We are not at the end yet. We are just testing out XPLANE 12. We are not doing a real flight. We are just showing things for the new simulator, XPLANE 12. And we are just testing out the rain. Yeah, and this is what I like to see. Yep. Lanok, and the bears, do we have bears? I don't know which plane we have. Does it fit in the plane? GS77, I like them too. And they can also look very strange as they appear on the runway in strange patterns sometimes. Alright. Knight the Night, I'm beginning to change my mind about XPLANE 12 looking good. And it stops raining. Damn. I want to test out the rain. But also snow and runways looks much better. Well, that's something for after. So we go to our thing here. Where's my rain? Shit. Where is the rain? Flight configuration. I want a rain. Weather. Give me rain. Just give me rain. Give me rain everywhere. I don't know what I'm doing, but we have a thumbs up from Alana. Thank you very much, mate. Night flight, we will do that also. So we'll just to do this plane, and then okay, we need to find the parking brake. Flaps. Where is that parking brake? Here it is. There we go. And GSM7, oh yes, thumbs up from me, of course too. Okay, I will get some vitamins now as well. Okay, nice. So gear up. We also did already something on my belly, like a belly landing, but we were not landing yet. So we try to go outside. And then we forgot to close our door, of course. Don't crash, don't crash. Okay, alright. I'm pretty much done here. We are still going. Brake. Okay, next flight. It's just a bit fun, having fun. We're not doing something serious. I will change the weather again. Like it sounds like a dove from the 70s. Okay, where we can set some snow. I want snow. Starting water max. Icy medium, snowy max. Okay. Runway. Celsius. Air temperature minus 44. Okay. J77, okay, I left for a minute, come back and another crash. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, we're just testing things out. Nothing serious, just testing things out. I want to show you everything what we have here. So icy conditions. It's minus 44. Look at the back here, what the engine is doing. And if you see this, oh, this is nice. A nice runway. All right. Yeah. You like that? Well, yeah, I see why you like it. Oh, what's this? We can click it, but we cannot. Alright. So we will fly around here. First I need to find a parking brake on this thing, because it's not mapped yet. Okay, parking brake off. Now we have polar bears in sight. Yeah. Remember the wind effect, and that was pushing the rain, snow over the runway? I don't remember that. Landing gear up, and then yeah. But the annoying thing is that we cannot read this thing, or I cannot read that. And that's annoying. And also some flickering, everything is flickering. I don't like. It looks like it's flickering. The sky is nice. Elliot, finally you got it working. What was the problem? Tell me. Because It's actually strange. Throttle was assigned to toe brake. Oh. Okay. This is something with the same settings. Yeah. I cannot get my yoke working. I calibrated, it's working. You can see that it's going left and right, but in the simulator, in the plane, it don't work. I can turn. Also, when you have a yoke in your plane, then it is not working. So I always need to fly with a joystick. Yeah, it's a different user interface as in Microsoft Flight Simulator, true, but it's the same as in XPLANE 11. It's exactly the same, but of course it's more than 2 years ago. I was in the simulator in XPLANE 11. So yeah, I forgot a lot of things, and some things I cannot find. So like this, I don't know if this is realistic. The effects that you see now, it's like you are in space, or in yeah, a lot of mosquitoes. So I'm not really sure if that is alright. But if you see the background is nice, the clouds are nice. Just those glitterings I don't like. So landing gear. Elliot, G877. I don't know if you know it, but you can also lock your wheels. That's something that you can do. I will test it now on ice because it's 44 degrees, minus 44 degrees Celsius. But in normal conditions, it's something like ABS system that is working. You see some smoke coming out of the tires. So actually that is also nice. Flaps one. Like the Boeing 737-800, it stops like a car. You smash the brakes and it's standing still. So you didn't know? Well, I'll try to test it here. Of course, this is an icy runway. I don't know what it will give, but on a normal runway, it works. So full brakes, and it's not working here. Elliot, you are glad you bought it, really? Well, it's nice to hear. Nice to hear. I have my doubts. I don't know what I need to do with it. There are nice things, there are not so nice things. I don't know what I need to do with it. So we go to another plane. That's not what I wanted. Go back. So flight configuration. We have the Lancer Evolution. I have also the Piper Aero 3 Turbo 3 and 4. That's from Just Flight. That plane is not included, but it works. If you have that plane, you can place it in your planes, and that is working. It seems that my stream is not working well. If I want to load something over on this page, I don't. Something is not working correctly. All right. So we changed the settings again. So the weather. We take a real weather just now. To buy or not to buy, what's your verdict? Like I said, I don't know what I need to do with it. There are very nice things, like on this picture. Yeah, we saw that. That is something really nice. Why it's still snowy? Why? I want to test out something. So, real weather download on. Last updated just now. Okay. So why we have still ice? Because I want to test out. Program. Clear. Okay. There we go. Then I need to find the parking brake. There's the thing here. What is this? Is this parking brake? I guess so. The plane is already moving. I didn't do anything. Alright. So there we go. And the plane, the rudder is not working. Great. Very fast plane. And joystick is very sensitive. Yes, some planes are very sensitive, so you need to change a bit. So we try to do another landing and we test out the brakes. And then we go, remember this is still a beta, yeah. Or early access. Yes, indeed.
All stations. Innsbruck, crane QNH 1013.
Oh, who's that? So yes, this is early access, so a lot of things can change. So at this point I cannot tell you do we need it, buy it or not. I cannot tell that at this point, because there are so many different things where I say okay, yes, that is good, and other things that are not so good. With the look of the planes, I'm not so happy. I expect much more from the planes, because I knew that the ground textures will be not so nice as in Microsoft Flight Simulator. So I thought the planes will be very, very, very nice. That's not the case. The MD-82 is the worst plane so far I saw in the simulator. It's completely rubbish. So in my eyes, or my opinion, they failed on that, on the plane itself, on the looks, the graphics. Flight feels okay. Planes actually fly nice. Bit sensitive. More sensitive as a Microsoft Flight Simulator. That's something. But they fly nice. The only thing is that when they go up, you cannot pull them down. With this one, it's working. With some other planes, they go up, and you can push your stick forward, and it don't go down. So actually, you need to trim completely down. So now we will lock the brakes again with this plane. And then I didn't have a decent landing yet. So we will try to have a decent landing, and then lock the brakes, or put the ABS in working. It feels like and sounds like ABS. And there we go. You hear it? And now we are standing still. So what I will do is we have a look on the outside first of this plane, because we were the inside first. There's not much. So those things you can move. There is something to move here. No. This you can move as well. Light on and off. Alright. This you can move as well. Okay, like open the door, you can do as well. So we go outside, and then we go to the replay. G77, same weight, still in shore. I like it, but not enough for buying it yet. With rather invest in Microsoft Flight Simulator instead of two sims for now. But who knows, XPLANE 12 might be a pretty good sim with 12.5, maybe. Yeah. You have a point, you have a point. So what is the loading time? Yeah, I will show you after the replay. Then we will load another plane, and then we will go to dark conditions. So this is my best landing so far in the simulator. And then here the brakes. No smoke this time, it seems, and I don't hear the sound anymore as well. So I need to test it with another plane. You see a bit of smoke coming here, but it was more obvious with the other planes that we tested already. So the turbo Piper Arrow, for the people that have that from Just Flight, that plane is working. If you install it, it will say there is a problem, minor problem with the sound, but hey, it works. Night to night. I think everyone who has XPLANE 11 with some add-ons just stick to it as long with Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yeah. Indeed, indeed. All right, we go to a nighttime like this, and then we do that in the Piper Arrow 3, the turbo. So this is not a plane that comes with a simulator, it's just a Just Flight one. So the same that we can get from Microsoft Flight Simulator. I love that aircraft. I also tested another one, and that was Alabeo, the Cessna 207, also a very nice plane, but it got a crash to desktop. Oh, do we have light? Okay, no light. Yeah, light is somewhere here. Where is that light? Oh, here. something is moving and doing something, but okay. Where are we? We're still in the plane. Flight configuration. I will just put on the light first before I do that, because I don't see a shit. Still dark. Flight configuration. So okay. And actually, this looks a bit different than in the Microsoft plane. So it seems of this. So now something happens. Yes, so this is the arrow. So you see it's working. We try to go into the nighttime again. Night night. I'm sure Austin Meyer did not buy Microsoft Cloud Summit, at least he didn't not try enough. Is that a parking brake? I actually forgot already where the parking brake is on this plane, because I always use a knob. Okay, there we go. Landing gear up. Of course, we have no light in the cockpit, so I'll try to do that with the next one. So these are this is a scenery actually in the nighttime. You know what? We'll take another plane, because this is not a standard plane. So we take just another one, so like this one, and then we do that again. Then maybe we have some also cockpit lights, and then we can see the difference. But I don't know how to start up everything. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Also that is set. I can click this. I don't know what that do. This is not working. I turn that on. Alright, so how I turn off that light here? I'm not sure. That's a bit annoying now. I cannot turn that light off. So I will put it a bit like this. And parking brake. There we go. Screaming tire, always nice. So as you can see, it's nice, but very difficult to fly at in the dark. And you see also in the left corner my frames per second. A cool night flight. Yep. Lennox, you like the flashlight, do you? Well, it's handy to use, of course, but it's also handy if you know how to turn it off. Because now I want to turn it off, and because actually it destroys the view and the scenery. So we have the streets here, actually very nice. Yes. Yes. Other than that, yeah, we have the moon. That's also something. And then also here you can open this thing. There's nothing in it, unfortunately. And then it's completely dark. So this is a night flight. I don't find the way anymore to the airport. I believe I can try, but oh, there we have the runway. Okay. Knight and Night, you hope Luminar will listen to all the critics and have a much better final version. Well, yeah, I hope. I don't want to criticize Luminar, but yeah, I just expected more from the planes itself, that they look better, textures would be much nicer, I thought. But they have, of course, they have some nice things. They're focused on some different things than in Microsoft Flight Simulator. That's a good thing. So, but there are some things that I was expecting that will be much better. And I'm really a fan of XPLANE 11. I was, of course, it cannot compare anymore to Microsoft Flight Simulator, of course. And that's normal, but when you bring out a new simulator, then yeah, I'm expecting a bit more. So full brakes. There's also something, this maybe the sounds are not completely on the right time and exactly how it need to be, but it is there, you know. So, and I still can improve it. So that are just the little things that I like, actually. So if you go to the replay, we will not see the smoke coming out, but so, and then now you see the smoke coming out from the tires. You see? Yes, you can see. So a lot of smoke, wasted tires, flat spot. So yeah, in Formula 1 terms. So the next slide, we can take the Piper. And then I will go back to Belgium, because I want to show you also the airport that where I was flying last time. Shift C, what is that? Shift C. That's don't do anything. If I double click shift, then we have no, okay. Wait. Maybe we just need to cancel this. We go to another flight, and then where I need to type it in here. So EB and then TN. So Goodsenhoven. So that was the airport actually where I was flying last weekend. And we take download a real weather. Okay. And then we start a new flight. But something that I really like is the water on the runways and everywhere. You were reading in the forum that Shift C was doing something. Yeah, I know. I remember in XPLANE 11 it did something, but I don't know for what it was anymore. I say it's more than 2 years ago, so. So this is the Piper. No, I've already forgot. Very simple. And also here it's clear, but it's Shift C. The C is doing something, yeah. I don't know what. But if you can see, it's not high detailed. It's really not so nice. The stupid flashlight stays on. No. Okay, so we go to the outside. And what I see there, that's actually looks like a bit the same building that is there in real life. Also the hangars, they are pretty much the same. It looks like it. Yes. Alright. Then we go into the plane. And then we need to have that parking brake again. There's always a thing. Where is the parking brake? There we go. So a tail dragger. We will see how that works out. And that is something that we have here in this simulator, that the planes are going everywhere. So this is an ex-military airport. It exists for 100 years. That was the reason why I was there last weekend. So that building, the red building, is existing real. Also the two hangars are there. The street, yes, alright, that is nice. Also that, and then there is an hangar there, exactly the same as it should be. Yep. So this airport is a small airport, but the buildings are at the correct place. Also, only the textures here is a bit weird, awkward, done. The edges of the airport. So I took off from runway 17 and also landed there. No, it was not 17, it was actually on this runway. That is something, a bit of detail for XPLANE, that they put actually the buildings in the correct place. For a small airport as this, maybe it's not that much work, but they put the buildings the correct way. All the buildings that there need to be are there. So that's nice to see. So I took off from runway 24, also landed there. And then we will land also this plane, and we will see how we do that with a tail dragger. I'm not the best with flying tail draggers. And I try to land at the same runway where I landed. And that's not the way how I landed, but actually they came pretty high. And then there was some wind here and at final. But this is not the way how we did it. This is not working out. So actually this is more difficult to fly than Microsoft Flight Simulator, to be honest. Up. There we go. Breaking news on social media. Arrest in peace. XPLANE. Night to night, are you serious? Is that what the people say? It's maybe a bit harsh, but yeah. Night to night, yes, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't like to hear that. Of course, because I'm coming from XPLANE, so, and but I cannot say I cannot recommend it for now. And there are some things that I like to see in Microsoft Flight Simulator, yeah, or a lot of things that I see in Microsoft Flight Simulator that I want to see here as well. So it's very difficult. There are some very nice things here. I really like, but there are some things that I don't like. So this is my landing skills with a tail dragger and XPLANE. And then we will do some show. Oh. Okay. Also, do you see how the wheels move? Look, the wheel, suspension. Also this one. It's just in the details. They have more detailed some things than in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Lanok, it's what you think. Don't care about other things. Yeah. GS77. You think XPLANE 12 will coexist with the Microsoft Flight Simulator? Yeah. Lanok so far is good. Yeah. Well, I'll show you one more time. is in the details, you know. This with also the smoke. Look, the smoke, the wheel, it moves, and this wheel moves as well. If there is coming pressure on the wheel, it moves. Really. You see how it moves. So that's something small maybe, but for me it's big because I didn't see that before. So for me that is big, and that's a big plus. Yeah. So that makes it very difficult for me to say from, yeah, don't buy it, because there are some very nice things in it. So maybe we need to try an helicopter, because it has helicopters. I'm not set up for a helicopter thing. I cannot fly an helicopter, so where's the parking brake? Alright, so the seats are looking good. There's still that flashlight. I'm not pushing any throttle up or something. It starts to work from its own. The shake is here. You see that? Windscreen. And this is a bit weird, maybe. Then look, you give it a 5 of 10, it works. Yeah. Maybe 5 out of 10 is maybe a bit hard, but yeah, I understand. The sounds are good. So I don't know how to take off with this thing. I'm not set up with it, so I don't think we can. You give Microsoft Flight Simulator a 7, okay. And then I can understand the 5. So I cannot take off with this plane, it seems. So we take something else. Can we open doors? We can open this, it seems. Yes. That is as well. Seatbelts. I didn't test it yet. Oh. Okay. We are flying. Oops, that hurts. Bye bye, Robinson. But yeah, we took off. That was already something. Et voilà. Do you want to see a fighter jet? The best crash today. I give it a 10 on 10. You want to see a glider, a fighter jet, an airport? You want to see an airport? Put it in chat. What airport? What plane you want to see? Then we can do that. Night, Microsoft Flight Simulator will work on these for sure. They will see XPLANE strength and will bring it to Microsoft. And if they fail, they will buy the team behind XPLANE, except for Austin for sure. Lanok, a big plane. Which one? The Airbus. Because this is shit. This plane is shit. This I don't recommend this plane. The graphics are just horrible. And if you want to see a big plane, what airport? Someone want to see an airport where we can depart? So this will be the last one, and then I will finish the stream. If you want to see something, let me know. And then tomorrow we do actually the normal flights again. I just need to set it up. Tomorrow we have Fort Lauderdale to New Orleans. So that's the flight. We do that with Spirit Airlines. Yep. So that's the flight for tomorrow. Dexter, Brussels Airport. All right. EBBR. There we go. Okay. So Brussels Airport with the A330. There we go. Also, the first thing you will see for the people that were here not in the beginning, because we showed already the A330. Yeah, something is off in the cockpit. Also in other planes. I'm running at 1080p. I didn't see that before. I don't know what's going on, but this is I cannot read anything. Knight the Night, I have a question. Who brought flight simulator simulation to the PC? Microsoft? I don't know. The very first one had a flight simulator before Microsoft Flight Simulator, but it was just kind of a cockpit, and then something moved in front of you. I didn't understand that time. The Microsoft 9082, but I don't know actually who made that thing. So the textures are way off. It's not sharp. The seat is looking nice. The carpet is looking nice. We will go to the cabin as well. So this is looking nice. Okay, we can tell that. Overhead panel. We can click that. Alright, better not. We can open that. Nice. And then we go through actually to business, no, first class. That's the first thing. So those doors open. If you can, I will show you. This door is opening from here. Not on a click spot somewhere on the MCDU or FMC. No, the doors are opening just right here. And you can also close it. There we go. Nice. Also the other side. Those things are not clickable. So then we go back to here, and then I will just show you the first first class, because it's going so slow. My buttons are not mapped yet. This is all standard. So this is first class, and I think it looks nice. If you see that the difference with the MD82, it's a very big difference, and we have also some roses. London, perfect. Thanks for sightseeing. No problem, mate. So this is the cockpit. We just take outside again, and like this, Brussels airport, and then a Lufthansa. So this is 25 right. I'm standing on the other side, and we try to land there, and then we'll end the stream. So there we have also a military aircraft, it seems, that they place there. I will zoom in. Yes, something like that. Alright, so we take off here. Flaps 1F. And then there we go. Parking brake, I believe. There we go. Listen to the sounds. Also the movement. Look, the movement now. Because the runway is not flat or yeah, so we have some movement. And we rotate. So gear up. Dexter, you saw the A330 in an earlier video, and it sounded great. Yeah, that's what I think as well. It sounds great. So we try to line up with a runway 25 left. So that's the runway where I'm doing the plane spotting, the live stream from plane spotting. The other night the fly-by-wire looks much better than this plane. Yeah. I hate to say it. I hate to say it. And then we have an alarm. I don't know why that alarm is. What is that? Overspeed. Oh yeah, clearly. Because of the flaps still on. So the dashboard is not looking great. The seats are looking good. That I can tell. But the dashboard in itself, it don't look good. I don't know why the numbers are so fluffy and not sharp. So maybe it's something on my system, but it's 1080p that I put it, so I cannot do better than that. Almost maximum settings, but even on my maximum settings I have the same issue, so I cannot tell what's going on. So that's actually my main complaint, that is not good. But there are some things where I will say from, yeah, I will buy it just for that. Does it use Vulkan? No clue. No clue. I think so, because I used it in XPLANE 11. So they made it for it. So actually this is the same simulator. It's just an update, I believe. Or that's what it feels like. Also the menu is the exact same. So I try to find the airport if I can. Probably not. Okay. So there we have runway 25 left. So that's the runway where I do the plane spotting. So we'll land there.
Sync rate. Sync rate.
I'm gonna put that up. No, look, does every button function? I don't believe that, but I didn't check it out. I think it will be basic. It's 20 likes and 50 US dollar. Well, yeah, we didn't have a nice stream today. Not much viewers actually. So yeah, 137 views. But also, this is just some testing.
Sync rate. Sync rate. Too low.
I want to show you only what my opinion is and how it looks on my setup. So normally there is a building on the right side, and it seems it is not modeled.
40, 30, 20, lead to 10, 5.
On the right there is a plane. So actually, the left side don't look how it is. And actually, we have now medium brakes selected. All right. I say I don't push my brakes and we're standing still so fast. So actually, somewhere here needs to be the spotting place. Also on the other side there's a spotting place. There's also a building placed behind here with fences, cameras and stuff like that. So yeah, very nice landing. Thank you very much. Another glad if you like the alarm sound and the flashlight. Oh yeah. Dexter, you think that's not so saturated as Microsoft Flight Simulator? Dexter, is there actually a A330 coming from Microsoft Flight Simulator? Yes, there is one from Aerosoft, I believe it is. So here are buildings missing as well. So there's a lot of missing on this side of the airport, but yeah, there will be more missing on the other side as well. And hear the sound. Full power. Wing flex, that is also something, the wing flex. So there are very good things on it, there are very bad things. Oh yeah, or less things on it as well. So that building actually is there, the blue one. There's also normally a building next to it that's not modeled. We can also tell that from Microsoft Flight Simulator. We don't need to be too harsh for the airport, how it looks. Like Tina or Goodsnow, the small airport was actually pretty made well. This one, yeah. But there's the same for Microsoft. Crash into planes, alright. I don't think that will work, but we will test it out. We are here to test, now it's allowed. Look, go just through it. As you can see. We can do that maybe into the terminal. Yeah, so we are cutting some trees. That's nice. That's what I like. See the wings? We'll see what it does with the flaps down. So we cannot do a looping. This is the max that we can go. Now we will crash. I cannot recover this. Or maybe. But the passengers feel like in a roller coaster. I like it. You didn't hear my son. And yeah, when we did so half loops. When my son started to scream, he got scared and we stopped immediately. So, but you felt it actually in your belly, and yeah, it's like in a roller coaster, you know. You get that 2G on your body, and of course you feel that. 40 cans of vitamins or XPLANE 12. What do you think? The cans. So this is Brussels, and I checked out the water. You have also the railway here, and the water was actually nice here. Everything is modeled, and not like in Microsoft. Yeah. So the water is. The most places straight, but it's not going upwards, you know. So the water is actually leveled and not weird things like in Microsoft Flight Simulator. So that's actually a nice thing to see. It was a kamikaze, yeah. Well, it's just a fun or a fun stream. There's
40, 30, 20, retard.
oh, we're gonna do a water landing or so.
Too low. Terrain.
So, but you cannot crash into the.
Sink rate.
10, 5.
Okay. That's speed brake. So, but actually, there are some very nice things in this simulator. Also, things that are not so nice, of course. If you see this, that's a bit weird. But at least the water is okay. Knight, thank you very much for showing us XPLANE 12, but please go back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Tomorrow we have another Microsoft Flight Simulator. And I feel the people, I have also my own feelings about this. But I need to say there are some things that I really like on it. So I really like some things what I saw here today that I also didn't see before. But yeah, for that, yeah, maybe. And now we are in my living room. So Leonard, see you all. Thanks. I like the raindrops, to be honest. Night, yes, that raindrops, but like GH77 said, it's from a plugin from XPLANE 11. Yeah, and I always go to the same side, even if you are standing still and there is no wind. It's like you are driving and the raindrops go up the windscreen. So that's what a bit less. Of course, it was maximum rain at that moment. Maybe with some lighter rain, it will be more realistic. The wipers, we didn't test the wipers, but the wipers don't put the water away, so that I already saw in the video. But yeah, the rain is much nicer actually than in the Microsoft, because you don't barely see anything of rain. So, other than that, the water on the runway or taxiways or stuff looks amazing. I never saw something like that in a flight simulator, so that's a wonderful thing to see. Even in Microsoft Flight Simulator we don't see that. Also the ice on the runway, icy conditions, it was minus 44. It looks nice. It looks nice. Those things are really top notch. So GH77, ground handling in XPLANE 12 is much better, and a flight model feels good, but just didn't did the same flight in Microsoft Flight Simulator from Portland to KCVO, and no, I cannot see myself returning to XPLANE for now. That's your honest opinion. I have also the same problem, same thinking, except for the things that I just mentioned. I find those things amazing. Yeah. Clinic raindrops, sounds, flashlight. The flashlight I cannot turn off, but we have also a flashlight in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yeah, but the sounds are good. Raindrops, yes. Icy conditions on the runway, perfect. I like it. Those are the things, the major things. Also the roads are modeled, and it's not like many roads in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Also a lot of buildings, a lot of the same. The trees are better. It's not 2D, but it's 3D, the trees, so I like that. But of course the overall textures of the streets and no, not the streets, but the landscape, it cannot compare to Bing XPLANE or Google Maps or whatever. So, and we all knew that. JUSTSIM, thanks for the stream, mate. No problem. Have a wonderful night. Sleep well. And tomorrow we have another stream in the US, and we do that with Microsoft Flight Simulator. So I can assure you that. I just wanted to show you that and this one and give my honest opinion, but I don't. If you ask me, buy it or break it or whatever, how you call that, it's a bit difficult to say, but it's not too bad. But there are some things that are top notch. So, good night and good night all. So, thanks for watching, guys, and JUSTSIM, night and night, Lanak, and all the other people. Thanks for watching. Also, Derekster, thanks for watching, and hope to see you tomorrow back in Microsoft Flight Simulator. So, and also on Friday another live stream from the airport, so don't forget, if you want to see some live action there. Friday we are back on track. So until then, wish you all the best and see you soon. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Where is my webcam? Bye bye.